the game stoppers want.
Good. All right. So we were going to try out that other mission I'd found and everything.
You gotta complete all the missions before you proceed with the story.
Let's see, then... Who do I want as my secondary? Warth again? Yeah.
Pick whoever.
Alright, now let's see how well I can handle these big guys.
You can't.
They've seen us.
You've forgotten all the tactics necessary to actually play this, haven't you?
No.
You gotta beat them to the crates, so it's a timed mission.
You gotta at least try to keep some safe, but yeah.
The short time you've been here, it's already went down 6.
Yeah, I know.
7.
Nope.
So hard it turned you into a bobblehead. And caused you to restart your game.
I was gonna try to back out, but yeah, we'll try again. Disruptor ammo. Shields first.
There's so many of them, and you have such a quick timer. The intent is that you're actually supposed to try and avoid the enemies as much as possible.
Going silent.
One down.
Going silent.
See, they're running around destroying the crates. You actually have no way of being able to catch up in time.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is one robot. There's a second one.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, it looks like, from what I can see.
And you're already down half the boxes. busting ass towards the other ones.
Yep, there's the other one right there.
Maybe okay, and for some reason they'll just glitch and forget that the crates exist they're supposed to be destroying.
No, but this one seems to want me.
Well, something to have slowed down the rate of crate destruction, so there's that.
Yeah.
Makes no sense that crate destruction suddenly stopped, but yeah.
Because there's only 3 of them. And
You've
I already
only
took
fought
out
one.
No, I took out 2.
No.
Yeah, I took out 2.
Okay, sure.
Son of a bitch!
What was that about you already took out too?
I did. He went around the other side.
I mean, sure looks like now you're back down to needing to take out 3. Honestly, I don't think Warren's gonna be much help because you can't do much to him. You'd probably be better bringing Tally. She might be able to hack the robot.
Alright, if I lose again, I'll do that.
If. You mean if.
There's one down.
There. Now it's been confirmed that you killed 1.
Going dark. Here they come.
What would happen if you shot 2 of the mechs at first? I mean, sure, you'd have twice the problem to deal with at once, but at the same time, you'd slow down the rate of destruction of crates. In theory, anyway.
Lost shield. Gift for you.
Put them where we need them.
Here comes the other one.
Cover.
They actively slow down the destruction of crates at 9. Cause they were at 12 when you started fighting at 1. They got all the way down to 9 during that fight, and that robot decided to focus you instead of the crates at 9.
Yeah. Well, Unity.
Man, the combat in this game is tedious.
There we go. Finally. Yeah, there we go. All 3 down.
I circled the end of mission.
Yep, I'm seeing if there's any other crates I can pick up, like right over here, it looks like.
That also means, though, that you couldn't actually stealth around to save the crates. So yeah.
Yeah, this is basically just to feed them as fast as you can and everything. To get as much
Well,
as
I
you
guess
can.
you got the bronze trophy.
Probably. It would be considered.
You have to piss off all 3 of them and make them all 3 come at you at once for you to save all 20 crates.
That'd be my guess. That's what I'd have to do, yeah.
Well, give it another try doing that. I'm sure you'll survive.
It's like, no thank you.
Don't forget you invested things in the Shadow Broker base, which means you might want to go collect that stuff.
Sure, I can go see if anything showed up from them.
It kept saying it only needed a day, but seeing as the game doesn't actually use an in-game sort of system like that, I would presume a day, quote-unquote, means 1 mission.
Probably. Let's go take a look-see, I guess. So yeah, you get this is just a way to get credits, it looks like.
Well, you still got everything to do anyway. There you go.
Yep, and these are just meh. Not like I need money for it.
Get out of here.
It's like that'd be useful early on to do, but yeah, eh. Alright, so we got all those. So the only thing left is the Arrival DLC.
Well, you gotta rescue Dr. Kenson.
Yep, that's that. Yep, this starts the Arrival DLC.
I don't know what any of that means, nor do I really care.
Means I'm about to have a single mission.
So you're a single lady.
Yes. All
All the single ladies.
Yeah, for some reason they're making you come in by yourself and everything.
Because if you had help, it'd be too easy, kid.
Yeah.
We've been spotted.
Punch it.
Punching.
Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
I can't wait for it to turn out the Batarians are actually utilizing Dr. Kenson's help to do a task.
prison.
There he is. Boom! That guy was ready for you.
Get the human in questioning.
Get your hands off me!
Oh, hey, I guess not. And it's so convenient that they just happened to wait all this time to actually start moving her. Oh, I hate valve puzzles. Punch it.
Yeah, at least the break room's all nice.
I hear
Pretty.
humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should organize to
Heavy
find
ammo.
them all out. They wanted to slam an asteroid into the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Gee, I'm sure that's legit.
They still got her down in a prison. I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
Actually, activate shit while you're charging that gun, huh? Let me guess, there's a stealthy way through this.
Yeah.
It's gonna work out great when you have that big vrrrr
I know, right? It's
noise
like I don't
walking
have
in front of
a.
you.
I was like, I don't have a flashlight here. Along with something making a bunch of noise. Like, what the hell's that noise? I don't know, man. Like, I don't care.
Ah yes, relays cannot be damaged, much less destroyed. Because Game 3 definitely follows that logic.
Yeah.
I guess the stealth option didn't work out.
Nope. Right, that was kind of stupid of me. I walked right in front of the two.
No shit. Die and retry. Though I'm pretty sure renegade option, you'd probably be murdering everyone anyway.
Shields have failed.
Die.
Die. Die.
I heard an artifact was found in that asteroid belt. in and put flags all over it. Access is restricted. Enter authorization code.
Okay.
Just a thought here, maybe there's an authorization code on the glowing part. Or not.
I don't know. It's like I could have sworn that you had to do something with that and everything, but yeah.
Probably do, you just don't know it yet.
Our convoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted Kenson's vessel and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation has produced nothing but frenzied rambling so far. This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Oh, is this the...
So yeah, like I figured, they took her for a reason. There's an actual reason behind it.
I'm guessing this is her cell.
Ah, the apple of why the Reapers are somehow coming back even though they shouldn't be coming back. Got it.
Heh.
Who are you? What are you doing? Dr. Kenson? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard, I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're looking at a major diplomatic incident if the Batarians find out I was involved. This evidence had better be worth it.
It is. The Reapers are coming. Diplomacy is the least of our worries. If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go! Ready.
You know, you probably would have had less to fight if you just murdered them all on the way here.
Eh, probably, huh?
This is a cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
Maybe. We'll see what happens, I guess.
look at this. You will have completed all the missions, basically all anyway. All the missions on the hardest difficulty, so you won't have to say much, but you'll be able to have that feather in your cap.
Yeah.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
No.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now.
I genuinely couldn't have guessed that they knew you were here after their fucking attacks on you.
Yeah.
Remember, you have a mini-map in your pause screen.
Oh, I panicked a little bit, it seems like.
I mentioned the mini-map.
Yeah.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Darn, I was hoping it was going to send you back all the way to the beginning when you had to deal with the stealth part. Then before it's randomized how they actually spawn. I like how you looked back for a moment like you actually thought it was randomized. Well, shit, I haven't seen him yet. Maybe it is random.
Damn it.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now.
Yep.
Got no shields!
This might be a little bit of a bitch.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now.
Ooh.
Close the door we came in through. Keep them. They're coming up from below.
They're coming through that door. Other side. Go! Got no shields!
I've got shields to protect my body. Yeah, doesn't work as well as strings to hold me down. But you have strings holding you down. That's the whole point of the Cerberus group. Man, you were just getting your shield back too.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Ah, that's a good idea. Just unlock all the doors. That won't make it easier for them to get in or anything. Oh, hey, looky there, more people.
No kidding.
Also, I realized something. I think I know what Dead franchise they might be bringing back, that EA might be bringing back. It's in the perfect theme of Battlefield.
Oh yeah?
Army of Two.
Ooh, that would be neat.
I don't think it's going to be Army of Two either, because honestly, I think most Dead franchises that EA kills, they kill dead. But Army of Two would fit in with the theme of Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
Watch the other
And
side.
the EA Play thing, they already mentioned that they were going to be showing more stuff about Battlefield 2042, implying that the EA Play is going to be somewhat focused on Battlefield 2042. That being the case, thematically speaking, it would make sense if certain themes fit that. Dead Space does not fit that theme. Whereas Army of Two fits that theme.
That would be neat if that is it right there, because I enjoyed the original.
Army of Two would also work very well with the microtransaction method that EA speaks about, EA likes. Because you'll have lots of cosmetic options and stuff like that in an Army of Two game.
That is true. Come on, Shield, come back.
That whole 10% recharge shit sure seems to be working.
I know, what the fuck? Are they just clipping me just enough to make sure it doesn't come back or something?
Wouldn't make sense. Also, Army of Two at one point did have a PvP mode which involved two-man squads against other two-man squads. I never played it. I didn't have anyone to play Army of Two with.
Yeah, I wish I had played it earlier when it was still popular and everything.
It was difficult to get you to try games. Still is.
Yeah, I know.
I've lost shields.
At moment in a cover shooter, you're better off staying away from cover.
I know. Where's that other one gone?
You missed. Admittedly, there are so many dead franchises that EA has had over the years that they could genuinely bring back that no one even thinks about. Because they've probably got hundreds at this point of just games that they haven't made a sequel or reboot of in basically over 2 decades. There's probably EA games that were made before you were born.
Probably, huh?
We'll have to get those open the old
I'm pretty sure EA games, they probably purchased games and such like that over the years. Yeah, they probably owned stuff that existed like on the Nintendo Entertainment System or the Atari.
I don't know if they're that old though, but I don't know.
The thing is, graphically speaking, there's different themes that could still be brought back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The important part is that means that they would have such a massive repertoire of basically dead games that you basically wouldn't have a way of guaranteeing what it is that's coming out, even if you had insider knowledge in a lot of cases. If they didn't tell you explicitly what it is, you have basically no way of guaranteeing it, even if they gave you hints.
Taking heavy.
Just off the theme and stuff like that, I'm gonna say it's either going to be another attempt at the Medal of Honor series, which would be a really stupid idea with Battlefield 2042 being announced, or it's going to be something thematically similar to Battlefield that can be utilized with the same microtransaction methods.
Yeah.
And that tells me Army of Two. The one thing everyone complained about the microtransaction methods for Dead Space. So, yeah. Next best thing would be something with a similar theme that can't be as easily fucked up by microtransactions, and that'd be EA bringing back Army of Two.
88 miles!
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology, out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha
So we're
Relay.
just throwing out the window the
here,
fact that the
the
Reapers are
Reapers
supposed to
can
be dormant
invade
states until
anywhere
the
in the
Citadel
galaxy.
alerts them, right?
So
Yep,
you
but
decided
because
to
the
destroy
Citadel
it.
has been
Exactly.
the way
Doing
inside
that would
the
stop
way
Reapers'
to
invasion.
the Citadel has
Even
been
at FTL
basically
speeds,
blocked.
it'd be
They have to
months or
go
years
through
before
dark
they got to the
space.
next relay. We
Again,
came up
though,
with what
they
we
are
just
dormant
called the
currently and
project.
thus have not
A
been
plan to
activated
launch a
because the
nearby
Citadel
asteroid
has
into a
not
relay
activated
and
them.
destroy it before
I
the
imagine
Reapers could arrive.
they're
Of course, the
the
resulting
dormant out there is
explosion
just
would
because
probably wipe out the
of it
system.
or something for holding
save
onto
power.
it. Yes,
They
to save
literally
power.
they literally stated this in the
Destroy
first
the
game,
entire
Kit.
system.
Mass relays
So
are the
this
most
basically this
powerful
drive
mass attack
to
engines in the known
to our
galaxy. The
universe
energy
would
released from a relay's destruction
weaken
would
them a little
probably
bit, at
resemble
least.
a supernova. This
It
is a
actually
remote
wouldn't be
system,
happening.
but just
Again,
over
the
300,000
the
Batarians
Prothean
live on
VI
the colony where
stated
they held
that
us.
the
The
Reapers keep
explosion
themselves
would
dormant
undoubtedly
out
kill
there
them all.
because they need to conserve their energy until the next cycle runs
How
around.
did you plan
They
to
then
launch an
utilize
asteroid
the
into a mass
beginning, well,
relay?
the
Moving an
announcement
asteroid just
to
requires
arrive
thrust and
based
guidance,
off
which
the
are readily
Citadel. The
available
Citadel
in
works
Omega's
as
salvage
basically a
yards.
dinner bell.
Get the right
Without
amount
the
of
dinner
power
bell,
and a
they
good
have no
VI to
reason to
drive
wake
it,
up.
and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
That would mean they aren't traveling to this location. They aren't fucking
I've
awake.
always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to
that is
slam a small
true,
planet
huh?
into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A
Really,
few
the
days ago,
Shit.
I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us.
the smugglers
found our
thought that
actual
looked
base.
suspicious.
I still don't see how you learned
People who
about
hate
this
humans
supposed
think that
invasion.
it's very suspicious that
evidence
humans
came from
are
what we
bringing
call
in
Object
military
Rome, a Reaper
supplies.
artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What's a Reaper artifact doing in an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands
As well,
of years
the
dead
Reapers
contains
stated
power.
that they made
Their
sure
artifacts
to
are worthy of study,
make
regardless of their
they're
purpose.
sure there was no evidence of their arrival or their
How
leaving,
exactly
so
does a
as to
Reaper
keep up the
artifact give you
ruse.
proof of an
Yep.
impending
Yet
invasion?
yet in the
It showed
first
me
one we
visions
found
of
some
the Reaper's
artifacts,
arrival.
along
Much like
with
your Prothean
they
beacon,
found
I
some
imagine.
artifacts now in
The
this.
Reapers are coming, Commander.
Uh-huh.
That much I know for certain.
And
If
now
you're
we know
working
that the
near a
Reapers
Reaper
have a back
artifact,
door after
how
the
have you
Citadel
avoided
situation.
indoctrination?
To...
Basically,
We've been
this is
very
what that
careful.
is. This is
We know what we're
retconning it.
dealing with. You're not
Oh
speaking to a
yeah,
child,
also, how
Shepard.
is it that
I saw what
the
Sovereign did at the
Protheans even
Citadel.
figured out that
Trust
the
me, I know what's at stake.
Citadel and such like that was made
The
by the
stakes are too
Reapers
high.
if there was no evidence
If
that the
you were
Reapers
willing
made
to
it?
destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I'm guessing
guess
they
I
were
can't argue
thinking
with
that
that.
just because
Give me a moment.
it's like
Kenson to
if they
Project
didn't
Base.
make it right there, then possibly the ones who before them
Affirmative.
couldn't have made
And
it,
I've got Commander
and so on
Shepard
and
with
so
me.
on. So the only ones who could possibly be
Tidy
the
up the
Reapers
lab.
because they're the one
Commander
who
needs
are
to confirm the
who are
artifact.
basically annihilating everything out there.
If this is the case, though, why the hell is well, actually,
All
why
set.
is it that the
Just sit
Reapers are
back and
even doing
relax.
this?
We'll be there
Oh
in no
wait,
time.
that's never fucking explained. They try and make explanations and pretend they explained it, but they'll never actually explain why the Reapers are doing this.
It's like I think the DLC in 3 right there explains.
Once again, they'll try and pretend like they've explained it, but they won't actually explain it.
We
I
shall have to
didn't-
see
I
when
didn't-
it comes around, I guess. What you think?
6 more years.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You're
that's
saying
kind
the
of
Reapers
bullshit.
could be at Earth in 2
Yeah.
days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
situations where you just call their bullshit and leave.
Shit. So that means they were only out there for out in the distance out there about a 2-year drive, you could say.
Yeah, could say that, yeah.
Because, I mean, you destroyed Solvrin right there before, about
Before
2
he
years
could
ago.
ring the dinner bell, and before they could actually activate the relays to bring them here. That means that they are only about 2 years outside the fucking solar system, sleeping apparently, but also awake now and traveling towards your ass.
And
keep
not
in
only
mind
that,
they move faster than your shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I totally believe this. This isn't contrived bullshit at all.
yeah, not to mention no civilization who looks out into the voids of space has spotted
It
them.
wasn't a question of could we, but
Not a single one.
Even though this has been happening countless times.
the Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
Franchise.
It's one reason why I enjoy playing games with you, because you can poke through so many holes on these damn things on
Probably the only
games.
chance we have.
Thing is,
Let me
people
get
who
the
make
door.
stories forget that they are technically still bound to the rules of lying. And what that means is that there are certain rules that have to be followed when you're doing it. One thing is to keep your answers vague.
You have the
Instead,
Reaper
everyone
artifact
with who
sitting
makes these
here,
stories
out in the
just
open?
keep trying to make
When
them
we
as
found it, it showed me a vision of the
complicated
Reaper's
as
arrival.
possible, and with as much detail as
This
possible.
is not good.
Yeah.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
And I have now
Now-
indoctrinated. Yeah.
Yeah, if they actually wanted to go with the indoctrination theory, this literally is the indoctrination point. But since
Yeah.
it's DLC,
Can't
that's
let
also
you start
kind of
the project, Shepard. I can't
Yeah.
let you stop the arrival.
yeah, like literally you'd be indoctrinated there. That's literally how that would work there. Because
Yeah.
you know from the first one.
Yeah.
That's not even a case of like indoctrination theory.
Take her down!
It literally works that way according to the first fucking game. Also, how'd you not hit her?
I don't know.
She's limping out of there slowly, and you fucking shoot her with a pistol, and you're just like, oh shit, I missed. She's like 10 feet away from you.
I've lost shields.
Fuck if I know.
Oh yeah, this would be why they didn't want anyone else coming with you either, because, well, simply put, they would have all been turned against you upon going around the artifact.
Yeah.
All this ruse kind of makes no sense either. If they really wanted to stop you from doing this, they could have easily done so by just telling you to walk in the room and shooting you dead.
Yeah.
Not explaining how all this shit fits together.
Do not resist. Give yourself over and be spared.
And seriously, after this point, Mass Effect 3 should have been a completely different character, because it's already been proven that there is no known method to actually counter this shit. Oh, you're dead, by the way.
Yeah. Except this is just basically you can fight right there until...
Until what, Kit? Until what?
until you're knocked out and everything.
Take you to the med bay
Make
and
us
patch
whole,
her up.
Isaac.
We want Shepard alive.
Like we said, it might this has to be a little bit by Dead Space.
Like Shepard was waking up
probably missed a good microtransaction opportunity by not trying to coincide the two universes.
Yep.
Can you just imagine how fucked up the Mass Effect universe would be if they actually found out the stuff was somehow connected? Imagine Reapers versus Brethren Moons.
Yeah, that sounds like that would be. That would have worked right there. I mean, you punched a face mask. How fucking hard are you punching?
I'm just still fixated on the idea of Brethren Moons trying to just fuck up the Reapers.
That would be interesting, huh?
Endless masses of flesh versus basically unstoppable technological monsters. Which one would win?
I don't know. That would be a good question.
Good thing you're invincible.
Yeah, it's a good thing I have an unlimited supply of these guys.
And your aim sucks. So, the question, why does they actually allowed you to connect up the Loki bots inside the fucking scientific room?
No comment?
Learn to be a politician, are you?
Exactly.
Hostiles detected.
Hey, Kit, hostiles are detected.
Okay.
The next question is, how do these bots know that that bot just happens to be controlled by someone else when it's going through one of the control panels within this facility?
That's a good question.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let
Are you even sure at this point you fucking escaped? That they didn't just let you out? Because, I mean,
How much time?
seriously, what the...
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Oh, hey, they held you here for almost 2 days, Kit.
Yeah, I was basically out cold for 2 days.
So, why did the Reapers want you alive? Why didn't they just fucking spinal tap your ass? I mean, supposedly epidurals are really powerful at making it so people can't really move. They could have just done epidural to you, and then you wouldn't have been able to fucking move. You would have been stuck on the table waiting for the time to run out.
Basically.
Yes, usually epidurals are done to pregnant people. Still, it's a spinal tap.
Shepard's past them. All personnel, get in there.
You sent 2 people after her. Of course she's past them.
Secure the project control room. Do not let Shepard in there.
Initiating maximum security protocol.
They'll have 3 people in the next room, Kit. Maximum security protocol.
Oh no, what'll I ever do?
Shepard's in the living quarters. Seal off project control.
I like how you hold that shotgun blast the entire time, and then you shot it at the walls just so you can get behind cover.
I was like, we've only sent 5 people after him. The hell is that?
4, so 6 people. Oh, and that guy was just fucking cowardly hiding, apparently.
Looks like he was taking a shit.
Protocol. Well, maximum security protocol. One guy just hiding by a fucking door. That guy's got a nice name. Project Kiro. What did you miss?
Yeah, that time I didn't.
Kiro! Only a monster would kill Kiro like that.
Yeah.
Likes Project Guade, though, so you can kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, Guade kills you.
Yeah.
That's clear why that guy's doing stupid shit. But I guess he's just that one spontaneous guard who wants to do stupid shit.
Apparently. Damn it. That was stupid of me.
On a bright side, you got to taste what metal to the face tastes like. Okay. You always forget about that guy, don't you?
Apparently.
I guess he's actually doing the right thing, because one of these times he's gonna get you. Sometimes it really does feel like that shotgun just purposely misses. Like, seriously, it's supposed to chase in some cases, and then other times it's just like, nah, I don't feel like it.
Basically.
Get ready. Get ready. Okay.
Yeah, get ready to book it out of the room.
These people are fucking scared of you more than anything.
No kidding.
Seeing as they're supposed to be indoctrinated and under the control of Reapers, that kind of implies the Reapers are specifically scared of you for some reason. I mean, that doesn't really explain shit, seeing as, keeping in mind, you literally are indoctrinated at this point. There's no way around that.
Come on, poke up. Boom!
I like how they just flashbang themselves. And it still did nothing. Also, I just realized, flashbang shouldn't work on you in the first place.
Because I had the visor?
Yeah. Again, like we were discussing about scopes being set up like that for Battlefield and stuff like that, it would actually make no sense at this time in the future. They wouldn't have set up some sort of light shielding to end up stopping flashbangs from having an effect.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the future where they can just shoot fire from their hands. Light shielding would not be that hard. Hell, sunglasses can stop flashbangs.
Yeah.
And the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
I can go and Doom Guy on them all, basically, with how much I'm using the shotgun right here.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there.
This is the closest thing to a super shotty you'll ever have. Mass Effect's never gonna have a super shotty kit. That'd be silly.
Yeah, I couldn't get him. That one I'm gonna get, though.
You missed.
I got that one. I got the one after it, at least.
You know, it doesn't help to flank someone if you let them know that you're flanking them.
Oh, that one does not. It's not too smart. Could have just went straight down that way and everything. I couldn't have stopped it until he was too close.
Yeah, that's kind of the staple of Mass Effect AI. Honestly, that's something a lot of people don't realize as well. AI has to be purposefully stupidified. You're one character. There's like 3 of them in that room. If they wanted to take you out with how much health they have and how long it takes them to kill you, they could literally bum rush you and win. And AI could easily be set up to understand that.
Yeah.
The problem is, can you imagine how fucking annoying and miserable the game would be to play if the AI was as competent as the players?
Basically a lot.
I mean, seriously, think about like the idea of AI in like this game being as smart as other human players, just a little bit as smart as them, just having a couple tactics, and
Yeah,
you have
stand
you.
up.
You're the only thing against them. You would never get past level 1.
Die! Burn! Ugh. An annoyance.
You'd never get level 1. It'd be hilarious to see someone try that.
Pyro's hanging right to the side of the door. There we go. I must have got it.
Heavy fire!
So he was somewhat prepared. There it is. Ooh, shiny button.
Yeah, the simple advantage that it would have, that they would have over you. Yeah, it would be so significant.
Yep. I like this, how they're trying to be like, oh, we're 300,000 are gonna die.
This is their form of the trolley test.
Yeah. Except it kind of doesn't work, because if it doesn't, everybody else is gonna die, including them. So it's kind of wasted, though.
I already stated very clearly after the last one, the people that made Mass Effect do not have any
Shepard to
kind of
Normandy.
idea
Joker,
as to
I
actually
need to
how
pick
to
up
handle
now.
a tough decision.
Yeah.
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not
Cool,
if I get
why-
to you first.
Trying to explain it instead of actually do it. Just dressed up like the Eclipse under a different name.
They are, aren't they? Damn, that thing got some kickback.
Is there any groups in this universe other than Bloodpack, Goose Suns, and Eclipse? They seem to run the fucking military at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if you fucking start a fight with the fucking Earth military and it's just the Blue Suns. Wow, you were
Don't
right
try
close
to
to the
stop me,
core.
Shepard.
Apparently.
I have to do this.
Stop now, Kenson. Hackett's friend or not, I will kill you.
You're forcing my hand, Shepard. You know that.
I think you don't get a renegade option, you just
There is
fucking
no
shoot her or
escape.
something.
I
There's no
know.
redemption for what you've done.
It's almost like they didn't want you to utilize something like that.
I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it,
Like,
Kenson!
damn it, too bad all this stuff is bulletproof.
Coincidentally bulletproof on top of
Been
that.
spotted.
Yeah.
Effective.
I know, right?
I think Elix would be humorous because I don't think you'd be able to handle that difficulty after this.
What win?
Elix.
Oh. Is there any ammo anywhere? I need some ammo.
Oh, there's an element 0. Ah, yes, this seems to be the way we were going.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Perfect wall to get behind.
Damn it. It's like, I like that my reticle is all the way over here, yet when I zoom in, it's like, nope, it's gotta be looking right at the wall for some reason.
Yeah, they put it closer to where your head was because they didn't want you corner glitching with the fucking scope, Kit.
Apparently.
My shields are down.
When I say corner glitching, I want to make it very clear. They understand that that system exists in their game. And the thing is, they just didn't really feel like the other alternative would be a better choice. Because people would really people hate when their when they in the third-person shooter are aiming at something behind a wall, and they shoot and it hits the fucking wall. People hate that. That being the case, the choice they had was either allow people to shoot walls that they otherwise shouldn't, or make it so that they didn't shoot the wall and instead hit the person on the other side, even though they were safe behind cover. Technically, they made the better choice, at least in some regards. That being the case, though, their counter to you just spamming the scope was to make it so that you couldn't actually do that with the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B.
It's like, how convenient. I'm right by one of the cooling rods.
Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
I'd like to just point out that doing this process was partially what caused something like this is kind of a situation that caused the core meltdown. Well, not core meltdown, the nuclear meltdown in Chernobyl. They pulled certain things out ahead of time and then put them back in. Kind of what you're doing.
Why is there no ammo?
Because they wanted to make this feel like you're scraping by. It's the same reason they didn't bring anyone with you in actuality. You know, even though literally every single mission ever allowed it.
Plasma venting aborted.
Cool. I just didn't really figure rooms would instantaneously empty like that.
Plasma venting in progress.
Turn around, show up.
Burn.
I mean, you could just throw another. Yeah.
Yeah, that's there we go, got him. Error.
Adrenaline.
Oh.
I'd recommend you adrenaline and shoot the tank. Remember, the horrifying way that a person will die if compressed gases are shot on their back.
Plasma venting aborted.
Oh right, you have a flamer. Why haven't you? Oh right, you don't want to use it because it has special properties.
Yes.
I'd recommend you don't. Yeah, I was gonna say just use the grenades for now. Save out.
Nice.
On my fault. Someone may be incompetent. Adrenaline.
I'm trying. Oh, phew. That could have sucked.
Actually, it really wouldn't have. I mean, the save point for that fucking fight was so close. That was a good planned save point for when they were going to fuck you over, honestly.
Come on, die already. There we go.
Shepard is in the maintenance area. Go!
I was waiting for that to be a wall. You know, glass panel. might be close enough for the smoke flame, I don't know.
A little bit. Pyro coming.
Kiddo found a new location. Let him get closer. Okay, mom and dad journal's up, we need to use it.
Yeah. Ah.
Could have killed you. So, you don't have any other ammo?
I have a few sniper rounds, that's it. Oh, good. Phew, fine, got some. There we go. Look at that. 2 of them just fucking restored every bit of my ammo.
And that kind of shows you how stupid the system is and why it is they keep on hogging the ammo from enemies.
Yeah.
They could just made it so you didn't pick up as much for, or make it so it only picked up for the gun you were holding at the time. That would have also been a method of doing it.
I think 3 starts doing. I think 3 does that, maybe.
It still doesn't justify much. BioWare is a bunch, well, at the time, was a bunch of individuals who had a lot of experience in game development. They had no real excuse for why it is they were making such asinine choices.
This is Williams. I've got Shepard off in the maintenance area, requesting backup. Backup!
Good job, Williams.
Eh.
You deserve to be punched.
Security log overridden.
Die! I hate flamers.
Don't hate Project Turo. He's a good guy. Takes care of his family on the weekends. His wife kind of divorced him. She didn't like his fixation with explosives and fire.
Kept lighting his farts on fire.
You really took that one in a horrifying way, didn't you? I'm setting up an actual plot arc for a character you keep murdering, and you're just like, he sets his farts on fire. Funny joke. Responsible parent, no, just sets farts on fire. Wonder, just a question on the fact is, do voice actors feel embarrassed making these weird noises of pain grunts and stuff?
You have to wonder also what the direction is. Alright, your character's just been lit on fire. Oh, ooh, oh.
That sounds like that'd be a fun thing at the same time. It's like one of those
I have
things
to
where
agree with that. It would be.
when you're hearing it, if you take it into the voice actor thing, you're probably like, wow, was that embarrassing to be making those noises? At the same time, you're like, making those noises sounds fun. adrenaline, shoot the tank.
Oh crap, you got me.
You didn't shoot the tank.
Unbeknownst to you, right there, the tanks are kind of hard to hit.
Kit, I watched you play Half-Life Alex VR, and I've also played Half-Life Alex VR. I know how hard a tank is to hit and how hard it's not.
I was like, come on, poke up. I'm gonna snipe your ass.
Oh, now you want to use the sniper rifle.
Yes.
You gotta get your aim a little bit more under control.
Just a bit. Did I get him? I guess I got him. Oh, nope, there he is.
Game has a very obvious HP bar. Did I get him? I think I got him.
That one, I knew the one didn't have shields on it, and that one did, so I thought it was a... So I know it's this one behind it and everything. That's over here some.
Reactor temperature approaching critical.
Fuck. I didn't adrenaline.
Man. When it comes to these data missions, you just spend like the whole 3 hours trying to fit in front of them.
Apparently, huh?
To throw more hacky stuff.
Come on, hook your head out. Like I know you're there.
Just keep slicing. Just keep eating the pizza slices, Pete. That's it.
Yeah.
You should check your mini-map, see if they're even there yet.
Yep, there's one right there and everything.
Reactor temperature approaching critical.
in this direction.
Like, they don't want to go around that corner.
Nope, hey, they finally did come around the corner.
It was like, you first.
The shotgun isn't as bullshit as the shotgun in Mass Effect 1, but it's still a pretty bullshit shotgun, all things considered.
I have to agree with you on that. Let's see, door.
It's a good thing it hasn't been like a 2 or 3 hour time span already.
Cooling rod B reinserted. Reactor meltdown averted. Core temperature dropping.
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines.
Alright,
To stop me.
Why didn't you do it in the first place?
I don't know.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you have to do is...
Like, nope.
And of course, she crushes it anyway. Dead man switch.
Yeah.
Ow.
Warning. Collision imminent. 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 Warning. Collision imminent.
Hey Kit, warning, collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it!
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications
So I was
tower.
knocked out for about probably a good hour or so,
Remaining escape
because it
shuttles
says
will be
only 30
located
minutes
from the
left.
tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my
It
only
took you at
chance.
least an hour to get your ass through that area, and you only had like an hour and a half in the first place, so... Well, time for a tedious fight out of here. Because even though it's obvious they failed, they will for some reason continue to fight instead of escape.
Yep.
This is valuable.
It's like, I got time, I can check all these rooms real fast. Gotta get that money.
Warning. Alpha relay collision imminent. Evacuation is recommended.
This makes me wonder what would happen if you actually stayed around one of those timers until it hit 0. You know, like you just stare in that fucking room at the timer for 2 hours until it hits 0. Would the game actually fail you, or is it just
Fail.
literally cosmetic?
Fail.
You think fail, or do you know fail?
I think fail, but it makes more sense that they fail you.
Oh,
Especially right here with
But,
this bar.
but the question is, would they really have figured out that the fair would take that long, or would they have been like, you know what, we got to make sure that they just have this sense of urgency?
Taking heavy
You gotta get closer, I think. Oh wait, you're getting closer. Never mind. Now you have a sense of urgency. Good thing they're not gonna put something like 3 mechs in the way. Damn it, now you'll never see the relay up close. Oh yeah, by the way, Shepard shouldn't have fallen for this trick in the first place.
It's like, how so, I guess.
Shepard already knows that Reapers can infect the minds of the people who go around them.
So I should have expected with the artifact. Oh hey, look what's in the background right there. You jinxed me. I blame you.
What do you see in the background that's so special?
That's a walker.
Oh!
My shields are down.
I don't know why you hate me. I'm just giving you the very straight facts of what they should be put in front of your way. That's not even the worst they could have put. I mean, what if the Collector suddenly showed up with Scions?
Yeah.
Mentally, you're just hoping that doesn't happen now.
Yeah, shit.
Even though this would literally be the moment that Collectors should be showing up.
You would think so, yeah.
On the bright side, you have to learn how to take them on.
Yeah, finally, huh?
You know, just in time for you to basically never run into one again.
Probably, huh? Ow.
I would have laughed if that killed you.
Yeah, so would have I. Oh, the good thing is I think I killed everything on the platform.
I think that box is getting closer to you, Kit.
It's like, really?
That was a joke, it's not. It might be getting a little closer, but
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Norman. Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Hey, look, Kit, the collector
Shepard,
showed up.
you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you, a star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to be harvested.
Yes, people will die. Maybe we'll lose half the galaxy. Maybe more. But I'll do whatever it takes to rid the galaxy of the Reaper threat. However insignificant we might be, we will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
And then in Mass Effect 3, you have to basically give up to the Reapers anyway.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
On board. Got it. Got it.
Get us out of here, Joker.
Wouldn't that be funny also if, since it's traveling and sending you right there, if it sent the boulder right behind you?
That would be hilarious. It just fucking sends it right behind you. You think you're safe, and smack. You're just a bug on a windshield.
Yeah.
So,
Say again, you broke up a little bit.
I said, huh, not so invincible after all.
Yeah.
Now a part of the universe that looks like a hole.
Yeah, because there's nothing there left.
If I'm correct, don't all those fucking explode in the Mass Effect 3 ending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Looks like
I'm guessing not as violently, but yeah.
Yes, because explosions have less violent and more violent.
No more visions, if that's what you mean.
I was like, yeah, I didn't realize that. It's like, wait a minute
You
here.
went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
Kenson said the Reapers were the galaxy's salvation. Then she captured and sedated me, and held me against my will. She wasn't willing to stop the invasion. So I did what had to be done.
Sounds like Amanda was indoctrinated. Well, that's a damn shame.
That's an understatement.
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the collectors out there.
Yeah, because we'll
taking
kick their
our
ass again and people will be mad at us.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000
There's literally
Batarians
nothing
in
that
system.
says...
All dead.
There's literally nothing that says that the Batarians could fucking win, especially after they just lost 300,000 of the Batarian people.
I'm sorry those Batarians lost their lives, but someone has to make the difficult decisions that get people killed. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things, but they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very.
No one at all
The Batarians
apparently
have been
questioning
looking
the
for an
fact
excuse
that
to wage
all
war on us
in
since
the
we
last 2
showed up in the
years,
galaxy.
all
If the
humanity
Reapers
just
at
kind
bay,
of
we
stopped
need the
doing
galaxy to
shit,
work
and
together.
Cerberus is the only group doing
If
anything,
we're
huh?
at war with the Batarians, the other races will be
Too much
hesitant to
red
give
tape
aid to
everywhere
either
else,
side.
apparently.
What's the
I
Alliance
mean, you say
doing
that,
with the
but
collectors?
there
We're
wasn't
setting
that much
fleets
red
around
tape
major
actually
colonies
stopping
and
shit in
evacuating
Mass
the
Effect
smaller
1.
ones.
Basically,
Hell, it was all the red.
Counter the
It was all the red
collectors haven't
tape
reported
caused
back.
by the fucking
We're
council,
outmatched. I'm really
specifically
hoping you
stopping
and
you
Cerberus
half
have
the
an ace up
time,
your
while
sleeve.
everyone else was allowed to do shit.
I stopped
Yeah.
a Reaper
I
invasion.
mean, hell, I
They
had to
wanna
jump
put me
through
up on
hoops even though I was a
It's not a
Spectre.
matter of preference, Shepard.
Plus,
You'll be a convenient
have all this other
scapegoat
stuff
for
going
avoiding
on. Like
open
there was a
war.
prison that you blew up in this one and stuff like that. Those people could have been doing
Do
something.
whatever
They
you have
weren't
to do
apparently
out here.
held by red tape.
But when Earth
Yeah.
calls,
Omega could be
you
doing
make sure
something.
You're there with your dress
There's
blues on,
places all over the place that
ready
could be
to take
doing
the
shit,
hit.
and yet apparently no one is doing a fucking
meantime,
thing
just-
except
you keep
Cerberus.
this.
They just care for
I don't need to
themselves.
see a report to know you did the right
It's
thing.
not even no. If they cared for themselves, they'd be doing
Yes,
shit.
sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
They aren't even putting forth the basic effort. That's what I'm saying. The basic effort to save themselves is not happening.
Yeah, and
You and Cerberus are the only ones doing anything in the entire fucking galaxy.
yeah, and plus it's not like it's not known that the Reapers are coming as well. Because, I mean, we find so many people being like, oh yeah, we know they're coming. But we just ain't doing shit about it.
I mean, if we were following the logic of the first game, and they just had a reveal at the end like, oh, it turns out the Citadel was able to be the dinner bell, but anything could be the dinner bell if they send it strong enough. Okay, you could then maybe make that make sense, and then thus people wouldn't be needing to work on the galaxy as much because, well, no fucking Reaper threat.
Yeah.
But that's not what's going on. They have already retconned it, so the Reapers are still in their fucking way anyway.
Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may
Australian, of course, is well adjusted to
Is there
violence.
anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. No messages for you, Commander.
Alright.
Okay, I don't think there's any more missions you have to do except the main mission.
Yep. So it's the Reaper IFF. And then all I have to do is just Legion's mission and everything for loyalty. And then...
But that'll kill people. You did say that if you did any missions after the IFF,
You
then
can
your
do
char- then your-
one mission.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can do one mission, which is supposed to be his mission, of course. Because it takes a little bit to get the stuff and get the system in place and everything.
As long as we've had that established now.
Should I bring? I'm gonna bring Tally because there's gonna be a lot of Geth here.
Sounds like a good idea.
It's like I'm gonna bring Tally because yeah, she might be a little bit more useful.
We need to incriminate her more with the people of the Victorians.
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph.
Oh, especially since we're gonna be finding Legion. Oh goodness, that's another thing that's gonna be
There's a
interesting.
second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in.
Now, this is another story mission. We're going on to a derelict Reaper.
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope.
This is another
So
place where
apparently parts of the Reaper are still active here, and we are just allowed to go near it without any sort of problem.
Yeah. We don't get it, but apparently the crew does.
No one here to welcome us. That's not good.
Oh shit. You guys can't even guarantee that this one is 37 million years old.
Yeah. Hell, it's like, okay, if even still, right there. What about the ones out in space? Because they apparently don't really do that.
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as
Translation
I am
is
about
still
Reapers,
fucking
I'd
active.
rather not be trapped
Yeah.
inside one.
The Normandy's got guns, use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepard, a kinetic
Yes,
barrier can only be
because
produced
the
by a
first game
Mass Effect
fucking
generator.
proved that when
That
you
is
shot
true
his
for
body
any ship,
form,
even a
apparently.
Reaper.
Ah,
The
it's like
moment of
only
activation, I
when
detected
he
a heat
basically
spike
got
what is likely the
blasted
wreck's
in the
Mass
body,
Effect
the
core. Sending
shots were able to go
coordinates now.
through.
Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
We'll make a sweep for survivors and research data. Then we'll knock this ugly piece
This
of
kind
crap
of
out of the sky.
implies that
Be ready to
apparently
pick us up. Being crushed in the heart of
Sovereign
a brown
put
dwarf is
himself
not on
into
today's
Saren's
agenda.
body and
Aye, aye.
overloaded
Good
his
hunting.
own core in the process of fighting you, and this caused him to die whether or not you hit him or not, according to what they just fucking said, Kit.
Basically, he must have been like, screw. I was like, ha, I won't lose. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna be completely and utterly gutsy and everything.
Ignore the fact that he apparently did that and it was all it took to wipe it out. And in the collector scenario, they're just able to take control and endlessly utilize that without ever dying the same fucking way.
Yeah. And apparently the Reapers can make everybody share memories.
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that it was happening to them, and you already know the Reaper is still active, and it's not apparently happening to you.
It must take a while or something, I guess.
Keep in mind, you also just dealt with a fucking Reaper a moment ago, too. A much more active Reaper.
Yeah.
Meaning your mind would to be already somewhat weakened. Plus, I just realized that Reaper had 2 days of you unconscious to work on your brain.
Yeah, the thing did, definitely.
There's no excuse for the situation of you not being indoctrinated at that point. It's not possible. Everyone else, it's like 5 fucking hours. You,
So the
2
text
days
make
later,
husks came
oh, I'm
from
feeling
Sovereign,
fine.
not the Geth?
Apparently.
Now you see me.
Like, hey, back.
They should soften them up.
Hadn't changed to the pistol and used adrenaline for a few shots. Oh, never mind, you're full on ammo again.
Yeah.
Because these enemies have ammo on them.
No, there's ammo, but there's some right over there and everything.
It was a joke because of the fact that they have no guns. Man, sure would suck if all this was infinitely spawning. With how long it takes to kill them. If they just continuously spawn, you'd never be able to move forward.
No kidding.
Am I invisible or something?
It's funny you should say that, Kasumi. Why aren't you kicking any balls?
Like, they don't have any to.
Here they come.
Oh, oh.
I guess that was the final one.
I
Final
think
one.
John Denard
Yep.
would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall. Where we took off that panel. I didn't see anything. You should lie down. I'm telling you, the ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it. Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Definitely has some Dead Space inspiration.
Yeah.
Look out! I don't know who fired those shots, but I'm saving a dance for him.
Why? It's just a fucking husk.
What's this?
You can see Legion up there. Oh
It was worth showing him doing his best G-Man impression, Kit.
dear. Especially since there's a Scion over there.
Oh, another Scion. You better hope that there's no simple collectors around for assuming direct control.
Hey!
And before it's just a statue, a moving statue.
Now you see me.
Oh yeah, Husks don't have balls, but apparently Scion do.
There we go.
You were starting to question whether or not you were even counting as actually hitting it, weren't you?
Yeah. Just a little bit. So that seems like hope. Well, no, Legion's down that way, so this has got to be the way we're gonna go. Alright, never mind. Yeah, that was where Legion was. He's over here now.
Yes, no one notices the bright light.
Yeah.
Shepard, Commander.
Has anyone heard a cat speak before? Seriously creepy.
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single gap has no more intelligence than a Theron.
Oh yeah, because an artificial... What logic does that even have? Really, what logic does that have? A fucking death wouldn't have the knowledge to do basically fucking anything but eat and fuck, apparently. Yeah, okay, I believe that, with the fact that they apparently rid you from your entire fucking homeworld. The fact that they apparently have a social structure and hierarchy that includes worshipping a deity. The fact that they have any sort of structure at all comes from the fact that there would be at least some sort of division between them that would lead to mental understanding from one or another. You have a functioning system with them. An artificial intelligence and virtual intelligence exist in this universe, but we're supposed to believe the Geth, who have their own language of speech to speak to each other in even, apparently are no smarter than a fucking common alien dog.
Not to mention also
No
with
fucking
the...
wonder they lost their planet to these things.
Yeah. Not to mention, these things were also supposed to be their helper bots and everything. If they were that stupid, then why would you even keep them around?
If it wasn't for the numbers, you could just punch these things to death.
How'd you like that?
Hey, Kit, there's a Scion.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him over there. Oh shit, that was a little close.
Use the pistol on it. It's not a pleasant sight. You might want a grenade.
Probably
They're all
not.
spreading out now. Lollipop, stop it. And thus, you're out of ammo. For that guy.
Have you been seeing?
Things have never been less intimidating than when they run at you. They are without doubt some that definitely need to stay at a distance.
Incoming.
I'm just gonna make this suggestion. I don't know if it's a good one, but the flamethrower would probably be a good choice for this area.
You know, you're probably right. Especially right here.
No shield.
It's not.
It didn't seem like it would do well.
Makes no sense to why it wouldn't, but yeah. I mean, it's a weapon that works best against armor and flesh. They are both these things. And at the same time, they're peon enemies that are supposed to die relatively quick.
Yeah.
You'd really figure a flamethrower would clean that shit up.
No kidding.
Can't get there.
Trouble to the right.
Yeah, who's surprised?
Better question is, where are all these husks coming from if this was a derelict?
Well, obviously they came from the crew that was sent off there beforehand.
A lot of crew dead. That's a lot of crew for just this.
I mean, they literally had a thing telling you that they each were celebrating 5 days without a crewman's death. That pretty much says they had someone go missing most every day. You know, up until 5 days basically before this incident. Actually, no, that doesn't even what it says. It says that this has happened 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Or at least the worst part of it ended 5 days ago.
It's like poor Isaac.
Again, this entire section just kind of seems like they wanted to have a Dead Space moment.
Kind of, huh?
Remember this game having this many husks at any point in time coming after you?
Not really, yeah. Husks weren't that major in amount.
Maybe you can flamethrower that. I don't fucking know. Of course. Oh, this is gonna be a tedious one with how many husks you gotta go through. Then again, tedium amounts this up really well. Wow, that far back?
Apparently. I swear, the frag grenade works sometimes really well, other times
like crap. Yep. The larger the group is, the better chance of it working somewhat well at least. But yeah, even then, it's still just a crapshoot. Well, remember, they're going to come from the right first.
Ahead of us.
Oh, never mind. Ahead of you this time. The joke there was because she said it based on which direction you were pointing. Grenade! Or not. Yep.
Yeah, I waited too long there.
To get back your health back, the Scion is going to kill you.
Yeah. He's already shooting around the corner over there.
He took your shield down a moment ago. So. think Tally just died.
Yep, Tally's down.
Yeah, I saw the purple shit hit her and such, so yeah. Everyone has actually thought Scions were fun to fight.
Hmm. Crazy.
Whatever it is, they had to have had some sway, that's for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
They're to our left.
Oh, for the love of fuck's sake.
You hit the trigger and restarted them that way. I guess we'll find out if another Scion appears. Grenade would be probably a good idea by now.
Look at that. That's really roasting them right there.
Works best when you have large groups, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't seem to work worth a damn, even if you hit them right in the fucking face with it. How sad is it that you can fucking hit something in the face with napalm and do no damage? But if he has a buddy around him, you'll kill them instantly.
Yep. And retreat.
Very large groups with things.
My shields are down.
Cloaking.
And they're both down.
Huh. I think you have a solution for that. Genuinely annoying.
They are, aren't they?
As I said, so who actually thought that the Scions were an enjoyable enemy to fight? That's a design that makes absolutely no sense as far as any sort of enjoyment from the game. It's like they just said, you know what? Fuck enjoyment. We want to make sure it's a challenging thing, even though it makes no sense to make it challenging. Let's just put a fucking rock in your way. And then give it the ability to take your shield away at random.
Yeah.
She named the drone.
Yeah. Got one.
Or the drone probably handled the other. gun makes sense.
Huh.
Scion's gun makes complete sense. I mean, sometimes it looks right at you and won't fucking follow you up the fucking stairs properly, and then other times it literally goes up and curves down the stairs.
Yeah. That's why there's such a blast to fight, right?
Pun intended. Yep. Not nearly as effective when there's only 2 of them, but when you get like 6 of them at a time, it just fucking obliterates. Still, it's more useful against a single opponent than the flash grenade is.
Flash grenade's useless.
No. Why I said it's still more useful than it. Cool, are they gonna stop spawning?
Heavy weapon, get down!
Yeah, except they're just gonna put a Scion now in my way.
And spawn more husks. The dimension-breaking weapon that apparently can only follow you sometimes. There's 2 of them.
2 of them, man.
There is at least 2 of them. Possibly 3. Dolly's dead.
Oh, I see the other one right there.
I say just pull out the sniper rifle. It does a lot faster.
Well, it seems, yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. Since this one's almost done. Ah, got it. Only 2.
More. Oh wait, no, that was Tally getting out.
Yeah. That's trouble.
Never mind. Turns out I was fucking right again.
Whoa, what the
More husks.
fuck? That one just teleported right in front of me. Could have sworn there was death on this ship, but I guess only Legion is.
Yeah, but you know, Kit, everyone else was killed, and he is Legion, for he is only.
Taking heavy fire! Up ahead!
Jesus Christ, are we done with them all?
Nope. You just finished this segment. You still have a doorway ahead of you. And probably about 3 more segments like this. Oh hey, there's more.
Die! There, go. Fucking fine.
Destroying the Mass Effect core should be simple enough.
Then we run like hell before the ship face plants into the planet.
Aren't you guys supposed to be collecting something from this ship before that happens?
Yeah, it's right here.
This must be the IFF.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
Yeah, I wonder where they are.
I wouldn't have a clue, Kit. Not a single solitary clue.
I mean, it's not like we've just been fighting a fuck ton of husks all over the place.
You need his pistol, Kit.
Apparently.
We've got company. Gifts for you.
You're telling me when he turned around with like 4 of them behind him, he didn't fucking see but 2 of them?
Yeah.
He's gonna be unwanted.
Yeah, I'm about to be zombie mobbed.
Called a mosh pit, Kit. Also, turn around and throw a grenade. Or don't. We're no longer together anymore.
I got some on the stairs over here.
In this case, they are probably going to infinitely spawn because this is a boss, basically. You're fighting the Reaper Core.
And both of them are down.
I'm just gonna say, I think they're just gonna infinitely spawn.
I hope not. Otherwise, I'm about to be mosh pit.
You are a mosh pit. But you take out the Reaper Core and they're just spawning more as you do that, so. Talk about a fucking tank. You're dead. Color me shot.
Burn!
That's basically good at taking out mod pits and not much else.
Yeah. But
oh yeah, that one it just instantly fucking killed though. I don't fucking know what the logic is. We've hit enemies before and it wouldn't do shit to them. Now
yeah.
though,
I don't know. Open up.
Tylee's dead.
Yeah, both of them are down.
Yeah, I don't know what opens that up. I would have figured maybe shooting it since it has the whole destructible icon on it, but it sure seemed like you shot it and did nothing.
There.
Okay, so it just opens up at random.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? Quick, throw a grenade into it! That was a joke.
Oh, crap.
Taking fire.
This should soften them up.
I thought so. They're spawning.
Yeah, they're in waves, basically, it seems like. I deal enough damage, and then and then it starts a new wave off of them.
Your grenade is one of your most powerful weapons, though, so... And that time it did pretty much nothing. Oh, you're in a problematic area.
Yep.
You really need to throw one at your feet.
Shit.
Oh,
Damn it.
Well, now you gotta start that shit all over.
Damn it. What the? Look at that. That one just appeared right in front of me.
It took no damage from a grenade to the face, by the way.
Teleporting husks.
Yeah, teleporting husks, invincible to all damage types for a few seconds. You know, the usual for a game.
What the? Okay.
Oh, this sucks.
Damn it.
Yes, Kit, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what to suggest. They take so much fucking damage, and your guns do so little. The shotgun doesn't hold enough ammo for you to actually do this.
Yeah. At most, it's spam frags and everything.
Yeah, that's not good game design. I don't know anyone who would actually reasonably think that just spam grenades is ever good game design.
Shit.
Gotcha.
Actually did some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so grenade into the Reaper core is a good idea, apparently. At least, if I saw correctly.
That's what it looked like. It did pretty decent damage.
Hostile spotted.
Sadly, they take too much damage. They tank too much for you to be able to melee them. You'll get surrounded if you do that.
Yeah.
Tally's dead. I would recommend using the thing. You need to keep him off you as much as possible.
Cooldown go.
Using your allies as targets is also useful, apparently.
Yeah.
Teamwork! It's open.
Shit. Oh, god damn it, they already got taken out fast.
Significant damage real quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, this entire mission is just spam the fucking fire grenade, the mission.
That's what it seems like. At least it's only these things here, too.
You say that, but a Scion could just be right around the corner after it explodes, you know. You're in a perfect location for it to appear. There is no cover. Pretty sure the abominations are who keep killing their allies.
Yeah.
Because they seem to explode when they die. Okay, it's open.
Got it. And they all suddenly
And they
disappear.
just disappear. It's almost like they were all hallucinations.
That gift has to be worth something to someone.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
You said it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
You know what? The situation of the whole treason thing with Tali, there literally is no reason to trust Legion in the slightest. It's actively against your own nature to take him with you.
We're clear. Go.
Like how a really heavy fucking mech you were able to throw, apparently, but you just making a jump was just so much hassle you barely made it.
Yeah.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight
That makes
the
sense.
Reapers.
Yeah, I've always wondered that myself. It's like, yeah, let's keep it nearby the thing. Right there. I understand somewhat because it's the closer it be, I guess it would be. They're thinking maybe is that it would make it so she'd have the most power over it and everything, I guess. But still, it's a guess.
Slightly accurate.
I know.
These people have lived with technology for centuries at this point. They know how some of this shit works.
Would the machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
Ah, yes, saving a person's life is just
things, but I've
a
never had
thing
a chance
as
to talk
well.
to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best
Humanity.
involve an airlock.
Cerberus gets the Geth. I gotta. It's like
I'm
if
not
I do
deciding
that
one
right
way or
there,
the other until I know what
yeah, I
we've
won't
got here.
get him as
I
a
want
party
to start
member.
it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you.
He's
both of you, for your
100%.
recommendations. I've made my decision.
And she is an idiot.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears
Well,
about
we already
this.
knew that.
So what about this Reaper IFF?
Destroy it.
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with
No
the Omega
shit.
systems poses certain risks.
Oh shit
This
again.
IFF is the only way to get through the Omega-4 relay. Without it, we can't stop the collectors.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Till then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Saving his life and making sure you actually have a party member, even though your options are to either give him up or have a party member, which is a greedy option, by the way, apparently still gets you 20 Paragon points.
Of course, we already know that they give you that right there like crazy. Let's see, maybe Disruptor? Do we want to wait till Incendiary for Inferno ammo or Squad Incendiary ammo? Or do we want to get another few...
See what the Inferno ammo choices are.
Let's see, Inferno ammo. An explosive charge spreads through the ammunition payload on impact, potentially igniting enemies and all nearby enemies.
So you get explosive bullets.
Basically, and Squad Incendiary means all my squad can use the ammo, it seems like.
Probably be best waiting for that one extra point.
Yep, and this one just... Let's see...
To my knowledge, most of the enemies you're about to come up against don't really use shields so much as armor.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I'm
true.
sure the collectors use shields, but for the most part, a large portion of them, you're going to be fighting a lot more of these husks. So that means explosive ammo is going to have an area of effect and fire damage.
Yeah, not to mention collectors use armor and such, so...
Yep.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Alright, let's activate them.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Why is this such a threat if you could just do that?
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Every Geth I met before you tried to blow my head off?
We have not met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes,
Which?
both.
I fight Geth.
One moment.
Do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machine's hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes,
Why would they attack other machines?
we are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to follow my orders? Say so. Clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
We will follow your orders.
Good. Now what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
And now let's see if he does anything. I forget. It's like he's supposed to do a robot dance and everything after some time.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have
Why'd you wait?
to use
No,
against
no, I was, it's like I saw a little thing, an Easter egg sort of thing that he does the robot and everything. If you wait for a few minutes, for a little bit.
Is correct.
I already got him to
So
join
why
the
did you
crew
need
and
to go to the
everything. I'm
Reaper
just
corpse?
doing the
heretics
thing to
store
get
the
his
code in a quantum
his
storage
quest right
device
now.
Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from
But no
archives.
smarter
New installations
than a
are
dog.
deleted.
Hey,
This
yep.
heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes.
It's like,
The
damn,
equivalent of your nervous
damn,
system.
Charlie's racist.
An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics.
No, you're fucking not. You're literally hardware.
Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between organics and Geth. Let's do it.
We will begin preparations.
Man, I'm sure there's no sort of situation in which that conflict continues in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, totally not. Not one bit.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Now the question is should I start the mission or wait until tomorrow? I mean next time, because we're already getting close to the 3-hour mark.
Well, decide.
Yeah, go in then. If I'm then I can save somewhere inside.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard, Commander. We concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, the heretics are wiped out, killed, or remade. What's the difference? They're only synthetics, just fancy security mechs.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
If this were an organic race, it might be an ethical problem. Geth aren't like organic life. Don't apply our morality to them.
That is logical.
Even the Geth agrees.
No two species are identical. All must be judged on their own merits. Treating every species like one's own is racist.
Whoa, based Legion, man. He's a racist. He thinks that races are different.
Progression to the data file is the only requirement.
I'd like to point out, in the modern era, saying what he said does get people labeled as racist.
Yeah, it does.
We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers. Contact forward.
No shit, you've been detected. How are you supposed to get past without alerting everyone?
I've never understood that either.
Ready for next target.
The stuff in these hubs is choice grade. If we could salvage them.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we.
You don't.
We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing your thought processes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Again, the shit he's saying would get you in trouble nowadays.
Yep, and you notice how it's giving me renegade points like crazy.
We can assume control of any defensive hacking turret. Hacking your target.
You must really like slow reloads.
Yeah, I'm really sucky at timing it. What the?
There went the fucking ammo.
I was like, what the hell is that?
That was a Geth penis, Kit.
Yeah, most is just to get closer to it and everything.
Think of is that you might be able to salvage it in some cases before destroying it, but honestly, that just seems like that's more hassle than it's worth.
Yeah.
Unless you can leave the room before you set it off or something, but I don't really know.
Oh, that's not a fucking window.
Really, Kit? Actually, it is a window. It just doesn't have glass in it.
Yeah, that was bad.
We can assume control of any acknowledged. Hacking turret.
I like how the turret's actually shooting the one that's stealthed and everything, but they aren't.
The stealth is fucking worthless for Geth. What logic was it that made them think the stealth shit was a good idea? Because they not a single bit of their system is set up for stealth.
I have no idea.
It's like a fucking paladin in heavy armor deciding he's gotta sneak behind the enemy.
Targeting order process.
Well, with an Halo logic, you can now shoot an enemy and get the ammo to come right to you.
Apparently, huh?
Jesus Christ, are they ever gonna stop making those stupid fucking noises?
Nope. Yeah, not until I break them.
Oh, it's those things. I thought that the fucking noises the Gethra made were stuck on loop now.
No, but it's the alarm for these things, apparently.
And Callie's group kind of deserves to be stuck on a floating flotilla instead of actually fucking on a world. They created a species that they have no fucking idea how it actually functions. They put people on trials for treason for an accident they weren't even connected with. Yeah, they kind of fucking deserve it.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to save the Geth then when it comes to the choice.
Remember, you actually have all the games saved now. You'll be able to save Callie with the proper amount of discussion back and forth. As though I really want to see her live after all this shit. Spoiler, Tally still sucks.
It's like your waifu is trash.
I mean, she definitely collects trash.
Overriding turret. Hacking turret. Target contact.
Like that.
For a moment, I was worried that it might have been close to you.
Yeah.
It's terrifying that they can turn invisible, completely invisible, and never be seen. That one was just a defector. It was happy to see you and everything.
Apparently.
I don't think that one shot at you once.
I don't know either. It's like, now I feel bad for killing it.
You had no choice. It was the logical conclusion. It is on the enemy's side.
You know, I have to wonder, why is there so much crap in the air? You would think they'd make sure this filtered like crazy and everything out.
Well, obviously, because they have no basic thoughts more than animals. So saith Tally. This would mean that one of their thought patterns is, I'm horny and I have to fuck. So obviously, they ejaculate it in the air all the time.
Heh.
Behind us.
Horny Geth.
Now you know why that junk is in the air. It's Geth junk.
It's like, ugh.
Eliminated.
Now you really know why Legion told you to wear a mask.
Yeah, it's not there's hardly any air and gravity. It's just there's robot
They don't
junk
want you
in
to have
the
to
air.
deal with gas spillage.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Let's see, this one.
looks interesting.
Did I come through this way? No, I don't know.
No, this isn't where you came from.
Alright, yeah.
And this isn't where you go. So, I just have to ask, how is it difficult to get past Geth when this is their idea of alarm systems?
I know, it's like, just don't step on the lights.
Also, didn't you deal with Geth in the first game, and they were, like, worshipping things and doing shit like that, but at the same time, none of this other shit was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny that.
Yeah, they kind of really retconned the shit out of this one right there.
Oh, look what you're gonna have to deal with again.
Man, they really retconned the shit out of this and everything. You wouldn't figure that.
Makes you wonder a little bit if the people who worked on the first one helped make the sequel. Just how much do they realize that the first game kind of had problems, and they decided that maybe we need to try and fix some of this shit before people catch on. And then they end up poking more holes in their own bullshit, because that's how that shit always works, and that's why it's always such trash. So the biggest problem a lot of people get wrong is when they're making a story, they think they have to explain away all the plot holes. Simple truth is, if you're making a sequel type scenario, it's best to just assume those plot holes exist.
And that they might be filled in later on, yeah.
Try not to acknowledge them. And no, filling them in is part of the big problem. This is what happens when they try and fill those plot holes in.
You see that?
Yeah, this is the group that got me last time.
Yeah. By trying to fill the plot hole in, they actually made it more obvious.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was saying about, like, the Citadel scenario. They made it very clear that Citadel was important for all the story stuff, the Reapers and all that stuff. Yeah. They made that a beacon. It's necessary.
Damn it.
The thing is, had they just simply stated that out there they had built another thing similar to it, but not as powerful and not as easy to work with, they could have easily explained this away. Hell, they could have had one built using the Geth over 2 years, because the Geth are a computer race. They could do things much faster. They could have had the Geth build one using a Rogue Reaper AI that they had gotten their hands on as the power source.
There you go.
They wouldn't have had to explain away any bullshit from the first one. They wouldn't have had to fill in any plot holes, and it wouldn't have had to step on the first one's lore of the Reapers have to have a beacon to get here. But they didn't do that. They wanted to explain away the problems that were in the first game.
Yeah.
This is why I said that storytelling is still has to fall under the logic of lies. One of the main things you need to understand when you're telling a lie is keep it vague and do not add too much detail. The reason for this is if you add too much detail, people can poke holes in it because you will forget a certain detail at an important time. Sooner or later, it always happens.
Especially
and in doing so, someone will
so.
question it. And when they question it, you will then try and explain away that loophole that plot hole, and that will lead to more things coming unraveled in the storyline. Telling a story is the same as telling lies. You just gotta learn the proper means to them, and you gotta keep a certain amount of vagueness to its design, otherwise you're going to have that problem happen.
And I'm dead.
To trigger the alarm and stay up above Kit.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring too, some.
The problem is that they're trying to explain away shit from the first game, basically, and explain why this all makes sense with the first game in still circulation. The problem is that in doing so, they've actually cut so many holes into the thing that basically, by Mass Effect 3, this entire plot is already Swiss cheese, and I'm shocked, genuinely shocked, that you people were seriously upset over the ending. Honestly, the fact that people couldn't see this and were upset by the, quote, horrible writing of Mass Effect 3, it really does show how little people paid attention to Mass Effect 1 and 2.
So it seems, sheesh. Think.
They'll take time and they'll be funneled through that one section. Apparently they're really fucking stupid after all. Okay, well, I guess trigger some and then run back up this way. Yeah, even though you set it off, they were too stupid to actually go check on it.
Yeah.
They're just completely ignoring the very blatant glowing eye that was walking past them.
As we all know. There we go.
Oh well, at least you're getting 3,000 credits for destroying all this shit. Honestly, that further makes me think that the implication was that you were supposed to make it all the way to the exits and leave, but since it has literally a thing over the front of it, I don't see how you're supposed to get out.
Yeah.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
The heretics
We're
were biding
naive.
their time,
Very simple.
waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
The flip flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice, let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
I was like, I find it so funny that the heretic options are actually the ones that are seeming extremely fucking logical right now.
Judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
I find it more interesting that all the renegade options happen to be logical, and the robot set up for logic is trying to poke holes into the logic and actually trying to basically fool himself into believing that the illogical choices are the actual logical ones.
Yeah.
They're obviously technology that has learned already how to basically learn from one another. This would mean that the moment that they stop showing information to one another, they're going to automatically have different outcomes. The thing is, that's literally how individualism is grown.
Yeah. Into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must
Good job,
hold this
Kit.
room.
Oh, hey, it's a
We can
tower
override
defense.
Some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Again, it's a tower defense. It's a really crappy turret defense.
Yeah.
Just in time for your shield to come back just slightly. Other direction, Kit.
Yep.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking your target.
Shields down.
You want to hide for a moment. You might need to swap to the assault rifle pretty soon.
Yeah, probably.
And I'd recommend probably disruptor ammo.
Shit. Ah.
Come on.
Begin the upload now.
Start your upload, Legion.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Overriding your target.
Locked shield.
Best just to come here and everything, it seems like.
Yep, that is your central location for defense. Because now you have a chance of reducing shots from all sides, basically.
Yeah.
No, this would be a really shitty place to be if you know, grenades existed. Slide yourself over. Honestly, you should be better at this with how much we played Division 2. Then again, I guess you were used to just kind of letting me soak up the damage while you shoot them from a distance.
Basically, huh?
It's not my fault. I am tank, DPS, and also healer all in one. In basically every game we play.
That's the funny part, yeah.
Alert. Heretic. Overriding your target.
Second they come around the corners.
Taking fire.
Now you see me.
And that one went through my head.
So I'm dead.
So does that one.
That one exploded next to your shoulder.
Yeah. I swear, sometimes the rockets knock you out of cover, sometimes they don't.
That one just went through solid objects. How many waves do you think it'll be?
Runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
They've seen us.
Like this, did you know they've seen you? Are you using disruptor ammo?
No.
I think disruptor works better on shields and tech enemies, so it might help out here.
Enemy disabled.
Ah, the Geth Hunter has learned a new trick.
I'll let them attack that one right there while I finish
target.
this one.
Oh my god, there's two of them doing it.
What the
If you angle right, you can get them both on screen.
Yeah. It's
Never mind.
That's funny.
And just think, because of my obnoxious attitude, no one's gonna watch any of these.
Yeah.
Great. This is just Geth technology for you, apparently. Smart enough to learn to talk, but still as dumb as animals.
Yep.
Even though animals are smart enough not to run in circles like that. It's amazing how the AI in this game can sometimes make Tally seem like not a bigot. Well, time for wave 6 or 5, whatever. You got like 10 more waves to go.
Wouldn't that be fun?
So I'd say the disruptor ammo was a good choice since you were able to take a Geth out ahead of time this time.
If anything, it's helping out a little bit.
Enemy firewall.
Trading the shields is a lot faster now.
Yeah.
Ready for next target.
Going silent.
Only 4 waves.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
I'd like to just point out that the fact that there is a conflict between the two sides kind of shows that the individuality issue still exists within them.
Yeah.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Man, that adrenaline really makes you a tank, doesn't it?
Yeah, no kidding.
I guess on the bright side, you know what not to use on easy mode when you're beating the game through second time through. And of course, by easy mode, I mean normal.
Of course. Because I at least want some challenge. Oh crap, Prime.
Some challenge, he says, as he runs into a fucking Prime. I think you misunderstand how people often react when they beat a game on the hardest difficulty. You know, there's a lot of people who play Doom on the Ultra Nightmare who can't fucking figure out how to beat the game on normal difficulty because it's basically so much easier that it confuses them.
Really?
Yes, shit like that happens when you play on hard difficulties.
Huh.
You change play styles on hard than you do compared to easier ones, and when you play on hard all the time, you think, well, shit, everything kills me really fast, and I'm gonna be like a god on easy mode. And then a lot of the times you're not a god on easy mode. You're just dumbass. You're just a dumbass who walked forward and thought you were invincible.
Huh.
Contact.
Yeah. As much as being good at a game can be a really good thing, it also leads to misleading assumptions about difficulty within the game.
Damn it. Huh.
You never really actually thought... Well, no, I guess you wouldn't. You never play on hard difficulties.
Not really, yeah.
Well, as someone who plays on hard a lot and oftentimes goes down to easier difficulties because of the fact that I want to have a new experience with the game that I played on the hard difficulty, I can tell you. Sometimes you go from a really hard difficulty down to an easy one and you're just like, I played this on the hardest difficulty, I know all the tricks, I'm gonna be invincible, and then you die in like a tutorial level.
Huh.
It's not as much of a prevalent issue in something like Payday, but Payday has kind of the inverse. You can play all the way up to like the second hardest difficulty in the game using specific styles. Then the very moment you hit the hardest difficulty, you're just down instantly. There's no warning, no real preparation. And they tried to fix it, but they'll never fix it.
Huh. Oh, back up.
Honestly, one lesson from something like Darkest Dungeons that's very accurate is they say overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. You're really you get really confident about your skills, and then you basically ignore something that you could have otherwise paid attention to.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Basically, your brain turns off that skill level that you were using prior, and you just think you shouldn't have to deal with it because it's an easy difficulty. And then something that otherwise you would never have fallen for usually gets you.
We shall have to see how I do later.
I remember you failing a few times on normal after
we didn't. I played normal, then I played hard.
Right. Well, it will be interesting. Though honestly, I still expect you to die. Don't really. Again, the point of this is to point out when you die. Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Taking cover.
Gotcha.
The simple truth is that no matter how skilled a person is, they sometimes have off days. I mean, that's literally why the karma in speedrunning and the bad luck in speedrunning videos exist. Sometimes things just don't go your way. You go 1 minute to run to the exit.
Which is right here.
I was waiting for you to just see another guest prime right at the exit.
I know, then I would have been like, fuck it, run.
Oh, that cut off quick.
I know, right? Let's see, new update unlocked and something for him. A house divided. And with that, we have all of our crew.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Yeah.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests.
Didn't you have your Omni tool on
we
you?
believed it necessary to warn our people of possible aggression.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But they're still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Look at you, both of you. This is exactly what the Reapers want.
What is
Tali, of course the
Legion
Geth
doing
worried about your
here?
people. You want to destroy them.
It's not that simple.
And Legion, what the hell were you thinking? Are you trying to undermine this entire operation?
We did not intend to decrease operational efficiency.
We're on a mission. You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel, but you will not stand in my way.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified
Cal, the
data
threat
to
of
send?
being crushed under your boot was all it took for them to be like, okay, maybe we went too far.
I do find
Knock this shit off or I'll kill you both. Okay, maybe we went too far with this one. Sorry,
it's
Legion.
like,
Sorry,
okay,
Creator.
we'll back off right there.
The FF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
I guess sniper rifle.
I suggest you take the
It
shuttle
sure
to
looks like
access
the
your next
anti-material
location.
rifle.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a Legion gets a. It is. It's just this is just for Legion though.
Disappointing.
Let's see. Oop. Okay.
And here I was hoping you were actually going to get more Geth weapons.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's that one. It's that right there, basically.
Yeah. Well, you can set Legion up with it now.
Yeah. As we all know how epic it is. Alright, so I'm just going to do one quick run around to see if there's any
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard.
any more upgrades
I
right there,
appreciate being able
because
to clean up that
since we're
mess.
getting close to
Maybe
the
not
final
the best
run,
way to learn about the
which will be
relatives,
next
but I'm glad
time.
it's done.
Because, yeah.
What do you need?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Hey, you got any ideas on how to defeat the Collectors? Nope, not at all. I'm studying Collector tech now. What? Dumbass. What are you studying about them if not how'd you defeat them?
Nope, Kasumi doesn't have nothing.
Kasumi doesn't have anything. Collectors don't have balls.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at
Oh,
all.
hey, look, it's John Wick. Do you know how douchey you look wearing sunglasses inside thing?
I shall return to my meditations.
How do you like my look, Shepard? Convincing? No one has a clue about Mother. It remains our little secret.
I guess she's who you should flirt with.
What do you
Totally.
think of Normandy's crew?
They're an interesting bunch, but they're not you.
You've been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
We'll look out for you. But you have to look out for us, too.
Of course. It's strange and new for me, but I'll do my best. I won't make trouble among your crew if that's what you're asking.
I won't tolerate any problems.
Shepard, I'd never risk my place on your team. You're like no one I've encountered.
Isn't it risky speaking in your own voice, Morinth?
I've spent centuries being discreet, dealing with any bug or probing eye. I've made sure that Edie can't listen in. We're safe here. I just want to be myself with you, Shepard.
Ah, yes, one of the most advanced AIs around. She just knew how to stop.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't buy that word at all.
Celebrate.
I should go.
So soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again.
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
We have reproduced our ranged armament. No further co-development is possible.
So that's what I was needing.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Oh.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Yeah, how would you like these as your bed right there when you're sleeping here?
I don't sleep upright.
I know it's because
Need me
of
for something?
because of space stuff, but
Talk to you
still,
later,
even
Garrus.
here, it's like,
I'll be here if you need me.
why do I get a regular bed while everybody has these little pods? I guess it's to save space, but still.
I mean, let's once again keep in mind that you're adding crew to a ship that was already intended to have crew added to it, and they're all being forced into their own little basic locations.
And you proved yourself trustworthy. Unlike Niket, I'm glad I got to take him out myself.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
So wait, the renegade option was not to return the sister?
Yeah. Well, the renegade option was just for her not to go talk to her sister. Everything,
Commander,
that's it.
What can I do for you?
Anything I should know?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
I'll let you
Of course, Commander.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I need you to stay in line, Grunt. If you can't stay focused, you're a danger.
I'd never stab you in the back, Shepard. Warriors like you and me, straight to the face. Kidding. Kidding. Shepard.
And now we have the Owlhead.
Enemies to the edge of space.
Yep.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I needed to wipe that place off the map.
Oh, they're all
took me
being
there to
douchey
do
with
it,
sunglasses lately, aren't they?
Apparently, with the outfits I gave
You
them,
don't
yeah.
know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
You're not the only one with a past, Jack. Everyone has to deal.
Know what? I like that. I piss and moan, and you say, grow the fuck up. That victim garbage, it's half me. I think I get that.
There was only one other survivor from that place, and you killed him.
It's the same thing as blowing the place up. Now I'm the only one who remembers what happened there. I want it gone. I want it all gone. It's only in my head, and when I die, it dies.
I don't want this affecting our mission.
Can't kill all that bad shit so easy, I guess. Have to live with it. Fucked up or not, the rest of the galaxy can deal.
I don't care how you do it. This doesn't sidetrack us again. Understood?
Yes, ma'am, Commander, ma'am. Whatever. Look, seriously, though, you did something for me and... shit. I'm not used to saying thanks.
It's like, I like how I'm getting all these renegade points. It's like, oh yeah, I need them.
Well, just say we're gonna go full bad guy, so...
Yeah.
Well, quote,
Sorry
bad
I
guy.
dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant.
Yeah, that wasn't pleasant
We're
at
a
all.
very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine
No,
they're trying
it's
to
just
fill
you
your
guys being
father's spot
pieces
on the
of shit.
Admiralty board.
Yeah.
What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
I'm just glad you're doing okay.
Oh, really?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
And Zaid's room.
I'm getting kind of bored, honestly.
Hmm?
Zaid. What was the last mission he went on? Good job.
Don't know, really, yeah.
Is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Looks like we shall do that next time.
You did.
Because we are a little bit over normal time. Alright. Well, so that is that right there. So the next time shall be Thursday when we stream. So we'll see everybody next time.